Welcome to our amazing video about celebrities and their insane motorcycle collections. Motorcycles have long been a part of Hollywood culture. In the 1950s, stars like Steve McQueen turned riding motorcycles into a symbol of rebellion and freedom. Today, famous people not only ride, but also collect these amazing machines. They preserve motorcycle history, inspire fans, and show us the thrill of the open road. From roaring highways to custom builds, motorcycles represent power, adventure, and passion. Stay tuned as we explore the top celebrity collections and learn what makes these motorcycles so special. 1. Jay Leno. To start off our list is Jay Leno, the king of motorcycle collectors with a collection of over 100 motorcycles worth over $10 million. Jay Leno has been collecting motorcycles for many years, and he not only collects them, but also restores and rides them. His garage is full of amazing machines that show the history of motorcycles. Today, we are going to focus on 3 incredible motorcycles from his collection. Each motorcycle has its own story and unique features that make it stand out. Let's start with the 1931 Henderson 4. This motorcycle is from a time when motorcycles were just beginning to become popular. The Henderson 4 was made by the Henderson Motorcycle Company in the early 1900s. One of the things that makes this motorcycle really interesting is its engine. Unlike many motorcycles of its time that had only 1 or 2 cylinders, the Henderson 4 had a 4-cylinder engine. This meant that it could run much smoother and had more power. Even though it was built almost 100 years ago, this motorcycle still shows off its beautiful design. It has shiny chrome parts, a long seat for a comfortable ride, and a strong frame built to last. The 4-cylinder engine helped the motorcycle achieve a good balance between speed and smooth riding. Even if the horsepower wasn't very high by today's standards, back then it was very impressive. Jay Leno loves this motorcycle because it tells a story about the early days of motorcycle design and shows how clever engineers were at making powerful machines from simple parts. Next, we have the Bro Superior SS 100. This is a famous British motorcycle that is often called the Rolls-Royce of motorcycles. That nickname comes from its excellent build quality and luxurious finish. The SS 100 was built by a company called Bro Superior in the 1920s and 1930s, and only a few of these motorcycles were ever made. That makes them very rare and very special. The SS 100 is powered by a big engine, about 1,000 cubic centimeters in size. In simple terms, the engine's size helps the motorcycle produce a lot of power. With this power, the SS 100 could reach speeds of 100 miles per hour or even more, which was amazing for its time. It has a V-twin engine that gives the motorcycle a smooth and strong performance. The engine is hand-assembled, and every part is carefully checked to make sure it works perfectly. The motorcycle also features beautiful polished metal parts, a strong frame, and a design that shows off the art of motorcycle building. Jay Leno admires the SS 100 because it combines top-notch engineering with an eye-catching design. It is not only fast, but also a piece of art on 2 wheels. Last, we check out the custom Vincent Black Shadow. This motorcycle is one of the most legendary motorcycles ever made. Vincent motorcycles were built in Britain and were famous for their speed and unique style. The Vincent Black Shadow was known as one of the fastest production motorcycles in the world when it was built in the 1940s and 1950s. The Black Shadow is powered by a 1,000cc V-twin engine, which is similar in size to the engine of the SS 100, but arranged differently. It produces around 70 horsepower, which allows the motorcycle to reach very high speeds, even over 125 miles per hour. What makes this motorcycle even more special is its lightweight design. It weighs about 375 pounds, which is very light compared to many modern motorcycles. Because of this lightweight and powerful engine, the Black Shadow is not only fast, but also very agile. Jay Leno's version of the Vincent Black Shadow is custom-built. This means that while it keeps all the original features that made the motorcycle famous, it has been upgraded and restored with special care. The motorcycle usually features a deep, glossy black paint job with chrome details that make it look both aggressive and elegant. Fans of classic motorcycles often admire the Black Shadow for its amazing performance and stunning looks. Each of these motorcycles represents a piece of history. The 1931 Henderson 4 shows us how engineers in the past built machines that could run smoothly and powerfully with simple technology. The Brose Superior SS100 is a symbol of luxury and high performance in the early days of motorcycle building. And the Vincent Black Shadow is a true racing legend, showing that with clever design and engineering, a motorcycle can push the limits of speed. 2. Keanu Reeves. Next on our list is the amazing motorcycle collection of none other than Keanu Reeves. You may know him as the star of The Matrix or John Wick, but did you know he is also a huge fan of motorcycles? In this section, we're also going to take a close look at 3 very special motorcycles from his collection: the Arch KR-GT1, the Norton Commando, and the Ducati 998. We'll explore their features, specs, and what makes each one so awesome. First up is the Arch KR-GT1. This motorcycle is one of the jewels in Keanu Reeves's collection, and it comes from Arch Motorcycle Company, a company that he co-founded. The KR-GT1 is built as a high-performance cruiser. Under the hood, it has a very powerful engine, an S&S Cycle T 124V twin engine. This engine has a displacement of 2,032 cubic centimeters and produces around 120 to 122 horsepower. In simple words, this motorcycle has a heart that is both strong and reliable, giving you a thrilling ride every time. One of the most interesting parts of the KR-GT1 is its design. The motorcycle uses a mix of steel and aluminum in its frame, which makes it both strong and light. It also features custom-made parts. Over 200 of them are built in-house, so every detail is just right. The suspension system is top-notch, thanks to adjustable Öhlins forks at the front and a matching rear shock. This means that no matter if you're cruising on a smooth highway or tackling twisty country roads, the ride stays smooth and controlled. The KR-GT1 also has special wheels made from carbon fiber, a material that is both light and very strong. The front wheel is 19 inches and the rear is 18 inches, which helps with stability and handling. For safety, it uses powerful brakes, dual 6-piston calipers at the front and a 4-piston caliper at the back. These brakes are made by a company called ISR and work with an ABS system, making sure you can stop quickly when needed. All in all, the Arch KR-GT1 is a perfect mix of power, style, and technology, and it shows just how serious Keanu is about his rides. Next up is the Norton Commando. This is a classic vintage motorcycle that has a very different feel compared to the modern KR-GT1. The Norton Commando was first made in the 1970s and has a unique style that many riders still love today. Keanu bought his Norton Commando 850, often called the Mark IIA, in the late 1980s. It has a traditional design with a beautiful upswept exhaust pipe that makes a deep, rumbling sound when you ride. Under the hood, the Norton Commando features an air-cooled parallel twin engine with a displacement of around 828 or 829 cubic centimeters. This engine produces about 60 horsepower. While this might not sound like a lot compared to the KR-GT1, It is more than enough for a smooth, comfortable ride. One of the coolest things about the Norton is its featherbed frame. This means that the engine is mounted on special rubber parts to help reduce vibration, making the ride much smoother. Because it's a vintage motorcycle, the Norton Commando has a lot of charm and history. It has a classic look that reminds you of the old days when motorcycles were built to last and designed with care. Keanu loves this motorcycle not just for its performance, but also for the memories and emotions it brings. It shows that sometimes style and comfort can be just as important as raw speed and power. Last but not least, we have the Ducati 998. If you've seen The Matrix Reloaded, you might remember the motorcycle with the cool green color and amazing design. That's the Ducati 998 Matrix Reloaded Edition, and it is one of the most eye-catching motorcycles in Keanu's collection. This super motorcycle is built for speed and performance. It has a 998 cubic centimeter engine that is liquid-cooled, and it uses a special desmodromic valve system, a fancy way of saying it controls its valves very precisely for better performance. This engine produces about 123 horsepower, which means it can go really fast. The Ducati 998 is not only powerful, it's also built with great attention to detail. It features top-of-the-line brakes made by Brembo, which help you slow down quickly when needed. The motorcycle's suspension is designed to handle high speeds and sharp turns, so whether you're on the street or a racetrack, the Ducati stays stable and responsive. Another cool fact is that this motorcycle was made with a special matrix green paint job and unique graphics to match its role in the movie. It stands out from the crowd with its sleek design and racing-inspired look. Even though the Ducati is built for high performance, it is also very lightweight. Its dry weight is around 436 pounds. This lighter weight helps the motorcycle accelerate faster and makes it more agile when you need to take sharp turns. The Ducati 998 shows that sometimes a motorcycle can be both a work of art and a powerful machine, and it fits perfectly with Keanu Reeves' love for both style and performance. If you had to pick just one motorcycle from the above collections to own, which would you choose and why? Drop your dream motorcycle in the comments below. 3. Brad Pitt. Last on our list today is Brad Pitt's amazing motorcycle collection. You might know Brad Pitt as a famous movie star, but did you know he is also an avid collection of classic motorcycles? Brad Pitt's collection includes more than 20 vintage models and custom-built masterpieces, worth several $1 million. In this section, we'll focus on 3 of his most impressive motorcycles: the Ikosi Titanium Series 2020, the Shinya Kimura Chopper, and the BMW R1150 GS Adventure. At number 1, we have the Ikosi Titanium Series XX. The Ikosi Titanium Series XX is one of the most eye-catching and expensive motorcycles in Brad Pitt's garage. Imagine a motorcycle that looks as strong as a tank, but is also very light. That's what you get when the frame is made out of titanium. Titanium is a special metal that is not only super strong but also very light. This means the motorcycle can go fast while still being safe and durable. Under the shiny body of the Ikos, you will find a powerful 2.4-liter V-twin engine. This engine produces about 224 horsepower. A lot of power for a motorcycle. With this kind of engine, the motorcycle can accelerate very quickly and reach high speeds. Another cool fact about the Ikosi Titanium Series 20 is that only 13 of these motorcycles were ever made. Because there are so few of them, they are very rare and special. The motorcycle also uses parts made from carbon fiber, which is another strong and lightweight material. And if you look closely, you will see that the seat is handmade with fine leather, making the motorcycle look luxurious inside and out. All these details show that this motorcycle is not just built for speed, but is also a work of art. Brad Pitt loves it because it blends high performance with amazing craftsmanship. Next up is the Shinya Kimura Chopper, a motorcycle that stands out because of its unique and bold design. Shinya Kimura is a famous motorcycle builder from Japan, and he is known for creating custom motorcycles that look both classic and modern. This motorcycle is built in what is called a cafe racer style. A cafe racer is a type of motorcycle that is designed to be fast and have a cool, stripped-down look. One of the most interesting things about the Shinya Kimura Chopper is its engine. It is powered by a 1974 Ducati 750 engine. The number 750 tells you that the engine has a displacement of about 750 cubic centimeters. Even though this engine is from 1974, it still gives the motorcycle plenty of power and character. The design of the motorcycle is very simple, which helps to keep it light and fast. A very special detail on this motorcycle is its unusual look. For example, the oil cooler is placed right next to the headlight. This creates an asymmetrical design, which means that one side of the motorcycle looks a little different from the other. This unique touch makes the Shinya Kimura Chopper look one of a kind, just like a piece of custom art. Brad Pitt chose this motorcycle because he loves things that are different and have a lot of personality. The third motorcycle we're talking about today is the BMW R 1150 GS Adventure. This motorcycle is a real workhorse and is known as one of the best adventure motorcycles ever made. Unlike the first two motorcycles that focus on luxury and style, the BMW R 1150 GS Adventure is built for long rides and exploring tough roads. This motorcycle is powered by a Boxer twin engine. The name Boxer comes from the way the engine's two cylinders are laid flat, almost like two boxers in a ring ready to throw punches. The engine has a capacity of 1,130 cubic centimeters and produces around 85 horsepower. This means it has enough power to handle both city streets and off-road adventures, yet it still offers a smooth and comfortable ride. The BMW R 1150 GS Adventure is also built with a focus on durability. It comes with a strong suspension system that absorbs bumps and shocks, making rides on rough or unpaved roads much more comfortable. The motorcycle is designed with a comfortable seat and good ergonomics, so even long trips don't get tiring. Brad Pitt loves this motorcycle because it represents freedom and the spirit of adventure, perfect for exploring new places and enjoying the open road. And with that, we've come to the end of today's video. If you love this and would like to learn more from the top channel on everything automotive, do subscribe. Thank you, and see you next time.